Szavaztak, ez itt a Greenlight folytatódik tovább a Mass Effect Hunyadi Shepardja. A Twitchre élőbe, YouTube-ra pedig felvételre kerül. Eléggé le vagyok még gatyásodva, úgyhogy nyomatni kell.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood. If we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Ki is ez? Aha, hadi állomány. Szövetség. Teljes katonai erő. Bevethető katonai erő. Az kancsal a csávó, most néz. Ezt a részét nem értem neki, de majd csak kialakul. Pontokat kell majd összeszednem. Fölírtam, hogy miért. Ezáltal. Na, ez faszom.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
Azt még kapcsolom.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Legénységi fedélzet. Betáplálta magát a kiborcsajnak a testébe elméletileg.
Is everything okay?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter. We'll follow your lead.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in.
Ez most Joe...
Edie,
Ez is Sántikál, vagy mi az is? Vagy a Jokernek a karakter formáját használták ehhez a figurához föl. Ez mi Sánti? Azért ez nem Joker volt.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to
Dr.
every
House,
combat
bazd.
situation. This platform could
Ő
provide
járkált
limited fire
hasonló
ground
cuccba, meg
support.
ekkora
You mean
borostárka.
you could come with us?
Csak ez
Correct.
kicsit őszebb volt a
This
sorozat.
body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Dr. Chuckwass.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Oh, Joker is going to have a field day with that. So how may I
Meg
help
a
you,
farka is a
Commander?
gatyájából.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks
Really?
on Calvin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palaven from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning. It's good to see you.
Kár, nem lett vele beszélni.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Prime.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is...
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still... What you saw back on Palaven is proof of that. Still not convinced I should have left it behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the word. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After the Collector base, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
That was a problem?
Well, he used to work for CSEC. Very methodical, by-the-book kind of guy. He railed against people who bent the rules, which was usually me. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Let me guess. He laughed in your face.
Amazingly, no. He just listened. My father may have been a pain in the
Turiánoknak van egy idő
rules
után
and
még eszük meg a
regulations, but he never
szaláriumnak.
let politics cloud his judgment. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back.
No. Érdemes dolgokat szedtünk itt belőle. Ránézzük a riporter sunára.
Whose mech was that? Do we need to talk, Commander?
Távozzon a hajómról! De miért?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Ki lehet dobni. Ez egy érdekes. Akkor... menjünk a hídra. Persze vagyok.
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
Sokkal hasznosabb ez a csaj, mint az előző volt a második részben.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
De először azért Kroganos cuccot meg kéne csinálni. Mindenféleképpen. Jól van, térközrelé. Nem szkennelünk semmit se. Oké. Diplomatákkal, Fellegvár. Anosz medence. Mentsd meg a diákokat. Ez a Fellegvár. Cerbeus labor. Ezt nagyon szét kéne cseszni. De először a diplomatás ezért kell megcsinálni. Hát szétbaszlom. Reméltek ez egy... Jaj.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
This Krogan is just a glorified thug. How can he speak for his people?
By demanding respect. And I suggest the Solarian show some by starting with my name. Erdnot Reeve. Then you can tell me why I'm supposed to give a piss about the Turians.
Shepard.
I've already got Reaper scouts sniffing around my own planet.
Reeve, spare us the bluster. I'm not a diplomat and neither are you. So stop pretending and just tell us what you want.
Oh, I'm deadly serious. You need our help? Then here's what you're going to do. Cure the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Whether you like it or not, we need Krogan help to win this war.
And what happens when the war is over?
We'll find a new way to keep the peace.
And they'll break it.
Enough. This is all theoretical. It would take years to formulate a cure. There's no time.
That's where you're wrong. There was a Solarian, Malin. He took some kind of twisted pity on our females and tested a cure on them.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
It gets worse. Some of the females survived. They escaped his lab before you got there, Shepard.
Na bazd meg.
Embarrassing for the Solarians. So the Dalatras ordered one of her goon squads to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
No more lies! Those females are immune to the genophage, and they belong to me!
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
Legyünk udvariasak, legyünk udvariasak.
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander, the consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's get them!
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Na, Garrus. Ez jobban néz ki neki. Ez a bőrcucc. Hát jó van ez egyelőre. Nincsen másabb fegyverünk. Páncéltörő lövedék. Nagyobb cső. Páncéltörő lövedék. Na de jó. Oké, megerősítés. Oké. Predator 1. Hát igen. Rohampuska, páncéltoroló lövedékek. Ahol más a színájzének. Jó. Megerősítés. Mantis. Viper. Viper 1 az jó. Van esetleg valami? Csőhosszabbítás, az fasza. Ez nagyszerű, nagyszerű. Ígyni. Jól van, 5 pontunk van. Edzettség. Kiterjesztés. Most miért nem érhető el? 5 ponton van. Mi a gond? Ja, mert az egy sem volt fölvéve, bocsánat. Pontok 2. Igen, sajnos ez nincsen. Na nézzük őt. Hát, bazd meg. Felszabadított MI, ez mit jelent? Kiterjesztés. Ez mi is ez? Képességek, bónusz, életerő, pajzs, bónusz. Hát... életerő, pajzs, bónusz. Igen. Életerő, pajzs, bónusz. Mert növeli a fegyversebzést 20-szal. Tech képességek 20-szal. Hát igen. 12, csökkenti a pajzs. Igen. Oké. Vissza. Ez ki van maxolva, mi az, hogy csali? Az nem érdekel. Védelmi Matrix. Oké. Védelmi Matrix 3-as. Szingularitás, az fekete lyuk? Igen, hát valami hasonló. Ez 30%-kal több ellenfelet fölemelhet. Hatós, hát legyen ez. 25 pontnyi felemelt ellenfélnek. Növelez újra töltő, hát sebezzen, tehát én hardcore akarom. Mezőt 35%-kal. Meghosszabbítja a szingularitás 300. Hú, az lehet, hogy jobb lenne. Nem. Legyen inkább a sebzés, az úgy az effektív. Úgy az effektív. Mi az, hogy stázis? Erős, mező, biotikus. Hát igen, ez is lehet, hogy erre kéne egyelőre. Úgy. Vissza, meg a stázisra. Szeretnék egyet rakni. Úgy. Megerősítés. Ez már nagyon effektív karakterek lesznek így.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I never like talking to Solarians. Not unless they're begging for their life.
A pofára.
Keep a lid on it, Reeve. I can't have old grievances screwing this up.
What about recent grievances, Shepard? You destroyed Malin's data the first chance you got.
Shepard's helping now, isn't he?
Not as a friend of the Krogan. This is about politics.
Figyelj, nem bántam meg
The
sem.
Krogan weren't ready for a cure.
A reckoning will come, Shepard. We'll remember who stood with us and who spit in our face.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down. We'll sort this out later.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dolatress authorized this herself.
Once an enemy, always an enemy.
Permission denied. We're being waived off approach.
Nem hitvány, ellenség.
You're too polite, Shepard.
Azért felrúgnám.
Reeve, don't!
Shepard, restrain your... We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to read.
And I'm here to take it back.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist you remain under guard.
I can handle this, Reeve.
So can my shotgun.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Kár, hogy Éva meg fog halni, ez a baj.
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I believe that species is the Yogg.
Not a happy one.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials. Morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
Touch me and I'll rip your head off.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Attention biolabs. Please prepare for Yogg specimen arrival.
A psycho analyst over in Intel told me the Turians can't hold out much longer. He's hearing the Reapers happen again.
Commander Shepard, I'm Lieutenant Tolan. I've heard about your exploits against the Reapers.
All of it good, I hope.
Your mission on Vermeer holds special renown in STG. The assistance you lent our team tipped the balance. But now, I'm not so sure.
What did you hear about Vermeer?
You helped Captain Kirihei's squad destroy Saren's cure for the genophage. Which is ironic, considering you've come here to safeguard another cure. I wonder if Kirihei's men died in vain.
Saren was raising an army of Krogan slaves to fight his war. This is different.
Is it? Seems to me that's the same thing the Turians want.
It sounds like you don't agree with what I'm doing here.
You're upsetting a balance of power that stood for 1,000 years. And if you succeed, we're ill-prepared to face a resurgent Krogan.
Ebben maga is téved.
The Solarians uplifted the Krogan. You wanted them violent.
And then we neutered them when we realized our mistake. The same mistake you're making all over again.
Urdnot Reeve's conduct does support this view to some extent.
My point exactly.
What do you think about the experiments on the Krogan females?
I was part of the team that found them on Tachanka. I wanted them eliminated, but our scientists insisted we bring them back for study. I don't need science to tell me fertile Krogan will be dangerous. I hope we don't pay for misguided mercy.
I'm surprised you even know that word.
The Krogan don't. When have they ever shown mercy?
Are the Solarians ready to fight the Reapers?
Best way to win a fight is to avoid it altogether. But now, this business with the Krogan, you may have drawn us into it.
It's going to happen sooner or later.
We'll see.
Security seems high. Are you expecting trouble?
You've revealed the existence of Krogan who are immune to the genophage, Commander. Word will get out. We're now a prime target.
This is the only way to get the Krogan and Turians to cooperate.
And us? Will we pay for your political expediency?
A part of me admires the Solarian capacity for considering all outcomes.
And the other part?
One wonders how many allies you'll have left when this war is over.
Ha ha ha! Chichka!
Good day, Lieutenant.
I hope you can keep it that way, Commander.
Nem fog, mert rábaszolt, te fasz.
Agree with him or not, our orders are clear. Ensure the smooth handover of the Krogan detainees.
Who gave the order?
Our superiors. That's all that matters.
But they're gonna cure the genophage.
This is a restricted area. Please stay back.
When I want your opinion, I'll promote you. Until then, stay sharp and keep your mouth shut.
Please don't touch that. As I said, Commander, don't touch that. Again, I would ask you to refrain from touching that. Perhaps don't touch that means something different in your language. I'd rather not refer this matter to the human embassy. Touch it all you want. You'll never find out what it does. Are humans really so deprived of stimulus that they must insist on touching everything? I'm afraid if you keep touching that, you risk a diplomatic incident. Further manipulation of that object is grounds for further admonishment. Really? You must stop touching that. Once more, the Solarian Union formally requests that you not touch it. Fine. If you are so enamored of that object, then I suggest you get your own feces analyzer. We've already been down that road. No more.
Hát ez kurva jó, ez. És mi lesz ott, hogyha túlmegyek a lezárt katonai területen? Lelő? Vagy mi a fasz?
This is a restricted area.
Nem tudok bemenni.
Another incursion? Air defenses report unidentified. You have clearance now to see the females, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine. We should let the evolutionary process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Proceed into the elevator when you're ready.
I find that analyzing topographical data of a location isn't the same as seeing it in person.
Experiencing the world puts a new perspective on things, doesn't it?
But there's also regret. Knowing that as we speak, Reapers are destroying other worlds just as beautiful.
Ja, majd a nagy pofájú szalárit majd fejbe lövöldözik a izék. Szervósok.
Now take this elevator down and someone will...
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
All specimens are accounted for, sir.
Shepard,
Excellent timing. Good to have you here.
Morden.
Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG?
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Reeves' inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
Is it because we destroyed Malin's research?
Unlikely. Cellular degeneration in progress when females discovered.
Le kell beszélni valami.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morden.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here?
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
Goddess, what she's been through.
Erdnot Reeve and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
Have the Solarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people. What about you, Commander Shepard? Why are you here?
You're the key to a truce between the Krogan and Turians.
So, I'm useful to you.
Alert. Unidentified vessels have breached the perimeter.
Give me an update. Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off.
Secure all data to off-site location.
What's happening?
We have multiple ships inbound.
Shepard, it's Reeve. We've got Cerberus troops heading to base. Get the females out of there now.
Only one survived, Reeve. It might be safer down here.
In a Solarian torture chamber, none on your life. Either you get her out of there, or this alliance is dead.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens. Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures. Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes genophage cure.
Morden, no scratches. Everything depends on her.
Understood. Get to elevator, Shepard.
Condition 3 has been declared. Live fire is authorized.
No. Basszuk szétét.
Enemy ships are attacking the landing zone.
Something's wrong with the elevator. It's not responding. There. Try it now, Commander.
Bomb!
Get back!
Are you alright?
Is there another way out of here?
Other side of the lab. And emergency exit. I can open it from here.
Log, Morden Solus, 162. Shepard, Cerberus forces trying to locate female. Quarantine checkpoint under attack. Hurry!
Shepard, we can't afford delay. We should leave this area.
Shepard, this is Reeve. I took the shuttle. Get that female out of there and up to the landing pad.
The Solarians can't remain neutral now.
Amúgy ez szép pálya, nagyon.
Clear. I'm sure there will be more.
Jönnek a ninják, dobják a füstöt.
Don't let him take cover in the lab!
Female Krogan will be vulnerable against this level of firepower.
Shepard, Cerberus in vicinity. Hurry!
We're on our way.
Organic life never ceases to surprise me.
Something new to put in our memoirs.
Works for me.
Shepard, Cerberus troops at checkpoint. Attempting to kill Krogan. Need assistance.
I see the checkpoint. They're taking fire.
Get in there.
Szétlőtte a fejét a gecibe. Hű, bazd meg. Csodálatos. Imádom ezt a fegyvert.
Quickly, Shepard. Technician dead. Clear us through the checkpoint.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
Your bargaining chip is still alive.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan aligns with Turians, Reaper's left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target. Hurry! Next checkpoint!
Ja, rossz gombot nyomtam, bazd.
Shepard, get moving. The Solarians are losing ground. I'll try to take out a few of these shuttles.
Shepard, last attack compromised security systems. Attempting to compensate.
Hang on. We're trying to get to you, Morton.
All hostiles are down. Cerberus appears to be well motivated.
They're capable of anything.
It's just hard to understand.
Alright, squad. Your orders on a hold position and block access to next
Ez a mini robot ágyú, az faszom.
Keep moving. They're trying to form a blockade.
I'll try to cover you. Look ahead.
Taking them head on may not be the best.
A flanking maneuver may be a better approach.
Those turrets will kill us to pieces.
No more enemies.
The Solarian's down. The next checkpoint.
Na várja.
Dr. Solus's theory is likely true. Cerberus was informed of the Krogan's presence. Their response time is too rapid.
Every war has its traitors.
Careful, we've got long berries down here.
Centurion.
Be rough! More hostiles on the floor above!
Find cover!
Na! Vanyádba most már.
Elevator malfunctioning, Shepard. Need assistance.
headed up top.
Adjó, nem nekem kell törögetni, bazd.
Enemy still present. Pod under fire.
Take him out. Get him away from the female.
Servers outside pod, Shepard. Need assistance.
Szereti azt a fülka helyet csinálom? Gondolom nem.
Look around. There must be a power conduit nearby.
Now online.
Excellent. Can clear us. Wait! Another Cerberus squad.
Don't let him near the female.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Excellent. A finish for destruction intact, Shepard. Can clear us through now.
Therein could provide a novel form of biological warfare with enhanced size and intelligence that could harass hostile civilian populations at minimal cost. Recommend project.
Nagyon most jön be az, azt hiszem.
How are you holding up?
A
Containment
lépegető.
shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This truce must be important to you.
Earth's survival depends on getting you out of here alive. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope Erdnot Reeve's still waiting.
I have some value to read now. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
We found the Krogan.
That was the last one.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Shepard, get moving. I can't fly this thing around
Sure, yeah.
forever.
The female's on the way up to the landing area.
Then what are you waiting
We're almost back up top.
Shepard, they found us. Under heavy attack.
This is Phoenix 6. We've got the Krogan lost in. Requesting reinforcements.
Taking fire.
Keep going. Reinforcements are on route.
Istenem.
Containment shield weakening, Shepard. Appears safe. Need final approval now. Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Shepard, watch it. You've got incoming. Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that mech. It's too dangerous. Krogan has been acquired.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable.
It's impressive, but I prefer my body.
Cerberus never did play fair.
Shepard, get on with it. If she dies, you can forget about any alliance.
I would like it. We did it!
There's still more enemies left. Advise caution.
That looks like the last one, Shepard. I'm landing now. I wasn't sure you could pull this off, Shepard.
Let's make this quick.
I'll take it from here.
I'm not your property, Reeve.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The Elusive Man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
Fossimus Megrod.
Reeve the female's safe. We can worry about curing the rest of your people later.
You're not backing out, Turian.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
It's non-negotiable. Every Krogan gets the cure or Palaven burns.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
I'll give you one. The cure starts with me.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
I would anyway. Nobody's touching my female.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morden. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Reeve, you realize Turians are dying while we sort this out.
Not my concern.
We'll be in medbay if you need to speak. Eve requires more tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
When you're finished with Turian problems, Shepard, we need to talk.
About what?
A squad of mine went missing. I can give you the details. In private.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Hadállomány. Jaj, nem arra akarunk menni, hanem ki akarunk menni a folyosóra. De szépen kell ezzel a
Shepard, you
fasszal.
proved yourself a capable warrior on Surkash. You claim to despise Krogan, yet you were willing to die for the female.
I have my reasons.
Just make sure those reasons include a cure for the genophage.
You said one of your squads is missing?
We've heard some troubling rumors about the Rachni relay.
Rachni?
A few scouts went to check it out, but we lost contact. So I sent Arlek Company, my best squad, to investigate. They can meet you there. Given your history with the Rachni, I figured you'd want in on this.
I'll do what I can.
Well, let's hope it's enough.
Let's get back to work.
Yes, there's a lot to be done.
Mordint valahogy meg kéne menteni, mert nem akarnám lelövöldözni. De valahogy reputálni kellene vele, de hát ez...
You think Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
They were solid. Cerberus as Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the
Commander,
Solarians might as
we've
well
got
live
new
from
reports of
rock.
Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map. Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Hát, hogy el kéne látogatni a fellegvárba. Pálya elhagyása. Gyerünk el a térköz reléhez. Tömegrelé. Fellegvár.
Transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Kórház.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
Csak szétnézek az előttem élő kórházba, az többféleképpen. Vagy Ashley Williams-et, vagy Tate-t kell megtalálnunk. Itt van Tate, bazd meg! És boxolja az ablakot.
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Nem köszönünk kell, beszélünk amennyit tudnánk.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
Lenne más tennivaló is.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live.
9
months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors, My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet
Ez
again,
kell
Shepard.
ahhoz, hogy a szalári követet ne lőjék agyon. Beszélni kellett.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. As a result, that's for my brain.
I wish the best.
And I for you. Perhaps we will keep up via...
Na, ez jó, ez faszom.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Bazd meg.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
Lassan esett le neki.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Cerberus forces have reportedly attacked a Solarian medical facility on Solcash.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have found I'm able to adapt for sorry use.
Csak szétnézek közben, hogy lehet-e interaktálni. Mit van, Ashley?
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina? What was that all about?
You never actually read your email, do you? Udina wants to make me a Spectre.
A Spectre? Have you accepted?
Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out
Reputációt kell vele
there. All
javítani,
we've
ha nem
got is the
akarjuk,
people around
hogy
us. We have to
vagyunk
trust each
eljellőni.
other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, Maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working. So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it. Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, LC. I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Na, ez fasza.
Welcome to Serta.
Hát igen, még nem.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
Nem tudtam volna még a páncélt megvenni, de legalább ez már megvan.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Shepard,
Miranda Larson.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation? Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened. But I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Refugees from Reaper-occupied colonies are being placed in makeshift camps in the Citadel docking bays.
Commander, you may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Ja, most adja el a buzi szöveget. Sírdogál egy kicsit a homoboy.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest... I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
Jó, ez most nagyon félérthető, bazd meg. Egy meleg csávónak ennyit mondasz, hogy itt vagyok én, bazd meg. Faszom.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Esetleg fegyvert tudunk-e fejleszteni? Scimitar, ez a katana 4. Katana 5. Mondom, katana 5. Jól van. Scimitar. Avengert használunk, vagy... Nem Scimitart. Nem Scorpiont. Viper. Avenger, Shuriken? Nem. Szerintem azt már kivásároltam én a toppon. Mantis, nem. Viper. Hát nem hiszem én azt, hogy... Már vásároljuk a Vipert is. Azt mondom, hogy... Le is fogyott a Della.
Hey, Commander.
You see that Krogan female?
Up close and personal.
I think the male's got the pretty gene.
Tényleg.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other. Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar and I was one of the few to make it out.
Ebből
You
volt
want
a
the rest of the story,
rajzfilm,
you're gonna have to get me
egyébként
really drunk,
Tenkurról letölthető, ha valakit
or what?
érdekel, vagy nem
That's about
ismeri.
it. Sorry, Commander.
Tehát a
Just
James
not
meg
interested in
a
talking
főszereplő.
about that. Next topic?
Csak kár, hogy nem akarja elmondani.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Mi ez itt? Modellkvári. Ez ide volt dobva egy makett, bazd meg. Várjál már, akkor lesz itt a izébe is. De csak a gépházba. Igen, ott ahol... Ott volt a... Jacknek a helyén. Ott is találtam maketteket. Még a Jane Sheparddal. Meg is lepődtem. Fejedelem. A fejedelem makettje. Mi a fasz ez? Menj már! Valami ott szaladba az. Csótányok vannak a hajón, baszki. Tényleg ott megy a... Fel se tűnt, hogy mi a fasz ez. Csak kiszaladt és be is van jelölve, hogy... Itt valami kis robotgeci, amíg így körözget. Űrpocog, bazd meg! Azt a telibe baszott kurva anyját, és föl lehet venni. Hát ez kész. De mi a faszom szaladgálok? Űrpocog, bazd meg! Hát ez kész. Csak ki van engedve. Ja, mert vettem egyet, baszkit. Vagy nem vettem? Mert lehetett venni az ajándékboltba Mass Effect 2-ben. Űrpocogot. Baszki. Hát ez nagyon beteg. De nézzünk szét, mert szerintem lesz egy pár makett ide lehányva. Űrpocok, bazd meg. Űrpocok. Ez valami 7-8 ezeri adták a izébe, hallod? Kredité adták az ajándékboltba. Beszarom.
It's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose one colony, save...
Stand down, Yeoman. She's allowed to voice her opinion until I disallow it.
Aye, aye, Commander. But how does she get to say whatever she wants to the whole galaxy and there's no other side?
I'll be clear that the opinion expressed is just my own.
Well, okay. It's not great, but okay.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automata cameras. Do we need to talk, Commander?
És folyamatosan el lesz zavarni.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Várjunk, hangár, legénységi fedélzet. Na nézzük ma szét. Hát, ha van elrejtve valami. Létfenntartóhoz. Van hát. Van egy makettem megint. Magasztos jövő modell. Ez kurva nagy. A retyóba is modellt keresek, baszki. Ez a kocsma. Ez a férfi. Ez a izé. Ja, csak tiszteleg.
I can't imagine anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy.
De csak vasz meg a gépész itt van.
I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes. Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no. I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Hello, Commander.
Tényleg, bazd meg. Mordin már benn van. És ide jöttek volna a könyvek, amit vettem. Elképzelhető, vette elég sok könyvet. Vásároltam. Ez lehet, hogy ezek ide jöttek be. Én meg azt hittem, hogy igazából az a saját kabina. Mindjárt megnézzük majd. Csak van itt egy kis gond. Ezt majd behúgyozok. Másfelől, ha le akarom rakni a játékot, de pár fontos...
Good timing, Shepard. I had Glyph do a little digging on Reeve.
Anything useful?
Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Feel free to look around.
Ez is kellemes szoba egyébként, ez így tetszik, ez az üvegajtós megoldás. Aha. Kár, hogy a szakácsot nem vették vissza. Ez meghalt volna? Lehet, hogy meghalt. A kettőben, mert a regénységnek nem az összes tagját tudtuk megmenteni. Nézzük szét, hát, hogy itt is van modell. Viszont ezt már jobban körbe lehet járni, előzőleg nem lehetett. Akkor csak idáig lehetett bejönni.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh? I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morden still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. How's it going?
Jó, baszom itt az időt fölöslegesen.
Aware Krogan females find Scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive. Almost like Krogan.
És pont
For the third
Garusszal
time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
akarják összezni.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
És tényleg Garusszal akarják összeboronálni, hát behúgyozom.
Step away from her. She doesn't belong to you.
Reed, it's okay.
Nothing's okay when Solarians are involved.
This one is different.
What are you doing?
Simple blood test. Should hurt less than gunfire from Cerberus troopers. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive. Also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Reeve. You can trust him.
I don't even trust you yet, Shepard. And now an archenemy is suddenly my people's best friend?
Far from it. Find you abrasive and unpleasant, personally. Will help your people, nevertheless.
But you're the one who improved the genophage.
True, but if wanted your species dead, could have sterilized you. Bloodless, irreversible, easy. Must be terrifying to have problem you can't defeat with shotgun. Fortunate I'm here to help.
Just keep her alive.
Concern is touching. Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
Better not hurt.
No promises. A word when you have a moment, Shepard.
Shepard.
Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self-think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. Hadn't considered effect on patient.
No.
Tök jó dolgokról beszélgetnek.
Doing my best to keep.
De tök jó megállni és így hallgatni, és így teljesen ilyen hosszú összefüggő beszélgetéseket tolnak le az NPC-k.
I wanted to thank you for saving my life, Commander. Even if it was to serve your own ambitions.
Krogan have always put their ambitions first. I would think you'd respect that.
Perhaps. But how well has that arrogance worked for us?
I brought you all the way here, and I still don't know your real name.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now.
No.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways.
Simán vannak olyan
We
erősek, hogy
safeguard our
szétüssék
culture,
akár a
our
híveket
knowledge,
is.
our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Reeve?
He worries me. Reeve has the makings of a tyrant. I see it in his eyes when he looks at me. I'm the key to realizing his ambitions. But you can't judge all Krogan by his actions. His brood brother Rex was more reasonable.
Years ago, Rex was part of my crew. I wish he'd been more reasonable with me.
I know. I've heard the stories. But I admired Rex for that. He was willing to die defending what he believed was the best hope for our people. Not just for himself. Rex may have been wrong at the time, but Reeve is wrong all of the time.
Do you think Reeve will want revenge for the genophage?
He's talked about it, but I think most females will resist.
How?
After we're cured, we'll refuse to have children.
Megtagadjuk a
Lead one army
nemzést.
for revenge, but we're not going to watch a new generation finally born, only to face the slaughterhouse.
Teljesen igazuk
It
van.
will be a civil war if Reeve tries. That may not stop him, though.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly... The genophage forces us to... There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. Excuses to earn them honor.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Bazd meg.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Eddie már nincs itt bent, szerintem ő vezeti az űrhajót.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Currently stable, but lack of Malin's research data. Problematic.
There's nothing we can do about that now.
No.
I hate to ask this, but will it affect the cure?
No,
Okay,
cure will
beszélni
remain viable,
valahogy.
but Eve's long-term prognosis, doubtful.
Do what you can for her.
Of course.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Wishing we'd saved the data?
Pointless to consider. Correct decision at the time.
Even if it would have helped now?
Recrimination's useless. Data lost. Have to deal with consequences. Would like more data, yes. Would make it easier to save Eve, but destroyed it. Tainted source, too dangerous, I thought.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
No, hát ezt mondja el még
How is she
egyszer.
doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in
Igen, mert
genophage.
csak
None
40
with
évig
my
élnek.
expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed?
Never change. Reaper invasion.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone. Her immunity, totally different. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution, imperfect. Health trouble.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage might go somewhere sunny. Sit on beach.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells. Shepard, how can I help?
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me.
Folyamatosan beszélni kell ezért a Mordinnal. És itt az űrpocok, geci. Benne van a kibaszott. És pittyeg, baszki. Hát ezt beszarom. Ja, viszont ezek azok gyűlögetnek. Makettek. Fasza. Na, csak itt egy mentést. Legyen egy úr. Elköszönök, sziasztok!